guys, welcome back. So today we're doing part 3 of decorating for Halloween. We are in my living room. So I'm starting out by cleaning off this wall. I'm going to be hanging some vintage Halloween signs that I got from Michael's last year. So using these little drywall hooks. I do reference a picture from last year how I had them hung just so I can reuse the same holes instead of keep putting new holes in my wall. So like I said, most of these, actually, I think all the signs that I'm putting out are from Michael's last year. I did notice when I did my first video that they did have a couple of the same ones for this year. But of course they had a whole bunch of new stuff that I didn't have. That antique sign, I just kind of put it back up because I didn't really have nowhere else to put it, but I still thought it was fine. These little bats I've had for so long, and every time one falls, like one of the cats always goes after them and tears them up, but whatever, I still use them, gives them character. Which, I mean, they don't really look too bad. So this is my little vintage sign wall. I think it looks pretty cute. So this is my entertainment center. These cabinets are actually IKEA cabinets, and we did mount them on the wall to make them a floating shelf type entertainment center. So of course, starting out by cleaning everything off, taking everything down, which I really didn't have too much stuff up there to begin with. But of course, dusting everything off, starting with the Swiffer little thing. And then that is another Scentsy warmer that I moved off to the side that I got earlier this year that has like the little removable letters, or like the letter board. So it's cool because, you know, of course you can change it for every holiday. I am using the Mrs. Meyer's apple cider multi-surface cleaner to actually like clean off the tops of the cabinets. And man, it smells so good. Definitely liking it. It's actually my stepdaughter's. I was like, hey, I know you got that. Let me try it because I want to smell nice versus it smelling like Lemon Pledge all the time. But it was pretty good. It definitely works really well. I've never actually used the Mrs. Meyer stuff before. So just cleaning all the front parts of the cabinets as well. I did go back and actually Windex the glass part in the middle. So putting everything back on. So starting with the sound bar. As you can see, I'm actually watching a YouTube video right now. If you have not watched Jade the Libra and you like Halloween stuff, she's definitely one I would recommend watching. She's the one that kind of got me into wanting to decorate now. So this is some of the Spooky Town items from Michael's that I have gotten over the past couple years. Like I said before, I didn't really have that much stuff, but it's enough. I did get the little foam stackable whatever, that little foam thing. It looks like the ground. I did get those this year. It actually came 3 to a pack, so 1 large and 2 small. One of the small ones I put on the kitchen table. So just kind of placing up all the little small things. I think they're just so cute and so much fun to decorate with, and it definitely gives the Halloween vibe for sure. Okay, so just to finish off this corner, I'm going to be hanging up this sign that I got from, I think, Target, using just the little command hooks. It just says trick or treat. Thought it looked cute from a little vintage corner. But yeah, overall, so this is the one side of the living room. This other side is actually more, honestly, the only thing I added that was Halloween-y were the little purple things that I put around the candelabras. And yes, those candelabras with the skulls are a year-round decoration for me because I just absolutely love them. Just putting a couple little bit of redone things. So my mantle, I was so not wanting to take it down just because I absolutely loved how it turned out this year. This was actually, you know, of course, for springtime. But I just, yeah, I was very heartbroken when I had to take it down. I loved it. But anyway, it had to come down. It's Halloween season, so gotta change it out. So of course, just being careful, taking everything down, kind of putting it all on the table so I can wrap it up later. That shelf that's in the middle came from TJ Maxx earlier this year. They had a bunch of different ones during springtime. Of course, just dusting everything off. There were a couple of cobwebs around the lights. So I started using this spider web material that I've used for, I don't know, maybe like 5 or 6 years. I don't know why I haven't thrown it away, because even last year I was like, oh, I don't know why I'm using it. I should just throw it away. But you know what? It got packed right back up in a big old ball. And here I am trying to put it back up and struggling because it's so old and it's been so stretched out all directions that it does not look good. I don't know why I kept trying to deal with it, but here I am for a solid 20 minutes trying to make this spider web work. And I don't know why I left the shelf up there, because I just made it more complicated for myself. But there I am, still trying to make it work. I was like, the spider web can last one more year. And then that's when I finally realized, all right, this ain't working. It's getting tossed today. So yeah, it got thrown away, which I already had like 4 other bags of the same type of spiderwebby stuff that I'd never even used before, because I don't want to throw any of my decorations away when I can just keep reusing them. So you can see this is a brand new one. Again, it's like 5 years old, but it's brand new because I've never actually used it. It stretched so much nicer. I don't know why, I just didn't start with this. I'm such an idiot. So yeah, this is already looking 100 times better. I mean, the spider web's there's no rhyme or reason to it. You just kind of pull it in all directions. I mean, everyone knows if you've worked with this stuff. You just make it look however you want. And I love the black and white spider web material versus just a solid white, just because you get a lot more dimension with it than just the regular one. So get done with that, putting the shelf back, kind of hooking it back onto the wall just so it doesn't fall forward when I do start putting things on there. These little chains actually I think came from either the Spirit store or they came from Walmart. I'm not even sure. I've had them for quite some time. Again, I just reuse so much stuff. I really don't buy a lot of new decorations every year. Now, these trees, though, I did get this year. They actually came from Lowe's. I got them actually about a month ago, whenever they first started putting out their Halloween stuff, because I feel like their stuff goes so fast, so you have to get it when you see it. I'm just kind of putting out a couple little signs. These little glass bottles I'm putting at the top shelf actually came from the Target dollar spot last year, the year before. I think over the last 2 years, I kind of got a couple of them. These little greenery things are little picks from Michaels. I was kind of placing them in different spots. Really didn't know what direction I was going with that. Didn't really like how it was going. Then the battery died and I was like, oh crap, I forgot. So I had put these purple things, didn't like how that was either. So I kept removing all those around. That little haunted house looking thing actually is a Bath and Body Works candle holder from 5 years ago. Love it. It's a metal one. So just putting some more of that little black garlandy stuff, again from Michaels, just kind of placing stuff around. I did end up putting those purple fern things back on there as well, in a different spot. As I was looking at it, I realized I didn't like how the chains were kind of in front of the stuff on the shelves. So I was redoing those. It's part of the process. You look at it and you're like, all right, I ain't liking that either. You just kind of keep moving stuff around until you do. It's just how how decorating goes. So this is how it looks with all the little lights that I did put on. I definitely love it. I know my decorating is like all over the place, but I like having like different scenes, I guess. So all the stuff on the shelves, like I said, most of I think those little beware sign and the wicked sign came from Target, I think 2 years ago. But yeah, overall, definitely liking how it turned out. The trees are LED battery powered. Again, they came from Lowe's. So this is what everything looks like at nighttime with all the lights on, and all the candles that I have are all lit. It's really, you know, it makes me excited. Like, I can't wait till nighttime whenever I get to like turn everything on and just get to see everything. So again, those candelabras are year round for me. They're always on. So yeah, and then of course the mantle, for some reason it looks kind of blue, but I mean, you saw earlier it's all purple. Anyways, give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you in another video. Thanks, guys.